What's up, Slim?
In the dark, and I can't breathe.
No, this is just like, this just gets me like, let's just vibe.
I don't think I can wipe my tears. I don't think it will be okay.
Like, listen to White
fear. I might not see the other day. I'm scared to go to sleep. I need to stay awake. Cause when I die, I won't remember this life. Cause when we
Back making hits again. I walk around with the finest of finest. I don't wanna be your friend. I only be rocking the finest of diamonds. Make you wanna clean your lens. Your vision be blurry. Need to get to that money, boy. Go in a hurry. I know some people that want what I got. Got some clothes in my closet that they couldn't copy. And Louis, that be where I shot. I remember them days where I couldn't go and buy a lot. So much money it won't ever stop. I'ma go to Miami and buy me a yacht. These people be capping all up and they rapping. That boy need to sit down. He don't tote no glocks.
So much tears on her face, I don't know what she crying for. But talk too tough, I hit your face, you not my kinfolk. I don't gotta copy when I make my songs, don't need no inspo. If the king in the duffel, I walk in the dish, should I check my credit score? If you not getting money, just tell me, what did you live for?
If you not getting money, what tell me, what is you living for? If we ain't talking money, and tell me, what is we talking about? You ain't getting money, but what is you doing? All of that talking, you looking stupid. Look at them rides, getting that cash, spinning the bag for real. These people just capping, all of they rides, stay in the back for real. We at the top and that's the deal. We gonna go up and now. You know, they try to blackball the kid from uptown. That can't happen, I get I'm the youngest out there ain't did it, mama. Yeah. But I know this.
Why y'all up? Why y'all up?
You can't compare nobody. I'm getting paid. These real diamonds on my neck. Can't compare to nobody. Now that they wanna stop me. Heard he say you don't like me. That's okay, it's suspected. I know she liking these diamonds. BS will see your reflection. I'm only 22, jump out of brand new coupe. I'm moving back, I can go like I'm a football, so these people don't get it. I came for the tissues, baby. She out for the bar. I'm for the north side, baby. I'm straight for the I remember them days I had no foot, I was poor. Look at me now. They see what I got, they see how I'm living. They know I got money, so they wanna get it. If it get too close, we gon' knock out the fitty. I've been listening to too much young boy. Made it out of the hood, or up out of the trench. I remember the days when I was living different. Now I'm in the ball, like my name is Pippin.
Bro, YKM's really the best Roblox YouTuber of all time. Hands, like, he's so different. And he sent me this song 2 days ago. He sent me this new song he dropped 2 days ago. Should I even play it? Is it out? He wouldn't care. I'm playing it.
I just with cuts supreme. Yeah. Wake up and get to the grain. Yeah. Every day move like a king. Yeah. I'ma say be on my body. They steady be shining, she like it a ring. Yes. I'm going up, get declining. I stay with the finest, finna buy a ring. Go. Can't keep up, cause he moving slow. I made it out the trenches, I was broke. I would collect the quarters for the stove. I made it out because I had to hope. Ain't had no option, I was moving broke. Now I spent 20,000 on some clothes. The haters be watching, asking how I grow. I'm making money, she like how I'm coming. Her ex was a dummy, he moving real funny. I'm at the top, can't stop. I got me a big bag. I'm running the game for real. Get it by my lonely, I ain't even signed a deal. You ain't knowing how I feel. From the heart, never capping, I be real. I just with cuts supreme. Wake up and get to the grain. Every day move like a king. Diamonds that be on my body. They steady be shining, she like it a ring. I'm going up, get declining. I stay with the finest, finna buy a ring. Go. Can't keep up, cause he moving slow. I made it out the trenches, I was broke. I would collect the quarters for the stove. I made it out because I had to hope. Ain't had no option, I was moving broke. Now I spent 20,000 on some clothes. The haters be watching, asking her. She said that she love me from the heart, but I know that she hate me. I deserve it, I'm acting real crazy. Every girl just wanna be my baby. If you really want me, gotta say please. Got a new band from Mercedes. Steady cap and get up on my face. I been getting chips, stacking up delays. I been getting rich, you can take the place. Millions, all of my words and my songs, I be feeling it. Like some of my haters with kindness, I'm killing them. I'm working hard, baby, I've been out telling them. I gotta show up in the trenches, baby, where I growed up. I done came up, I done glowed up. Say he get money, but he gotta show us. I just with cuts supreme. Wake up and get to the grain. Every day move like a king. I was on the Reddit, I don't get it why they hate it. Told my mama I would make it, now I'm the greatest. Yeah, I got gotta be impatient. Remember them nights I was shaking? I can't even fake it. Caught a lot of people snaking, so I had to cut them off. Cause they wasn't real though. I'm the best decision making. Out of the city, I'm really the hottest. I don't care, I'm just be honest. Need me a bad girl, I don't care how she dress. If she leave me, I know that she modest. She don't ever want me to leave. She like, come on, baby, please. I've been moving like a V-Long thug, but I ain't nothing but a G. Told my mama I ain't never coming home. She like, why? Cause I'm taking over throne. Once I leave, I ain't going back. I remember my life was whack. Now I came up, getting cheese. Now my pockets fat. I'ma make sure you good for real. I remember couldn't pay the bill. Really felt like my life was still. Mama told me to sleep, but how could I chill? I ain't sleeping today or tomorrow. I remember my life, and all I had was sorrow. Got you with anything you need to borrow. Came up, still need to take a photo. I've been working so hard, and it's been a minute. I've been grinding for so long. All it is, I remember when she said, you ain't gonna make it out. Go to a college and get you a job. That little boy just be chasing clout. I was doing the interviews in the school. She ain't want me back then, but now I'm cool. She see I got streams and I got things to feel like a fool. Looking at my life and all my lights, now I feel cruel. I done was on the Reddit, I don't get it why they hate it. Tell my mama I would make it, now I'm the greatest. Yeah, I gotta be impatient. Remember them nights I was shaking? I can't even fake it. Caught a lot of people snaking, so I had to cut them off. Cause they wasn't real though. I'm the best decision making. Out of the city, I'm really the hottest. I don't care, I'm just be honest. Need me a bad girl, I don't care how she dress. If she leave me, I know that she modest. She don't ever want me to leave. She like, come on, baby, please. I've been moving like a V-Long thug, but I ain't nothing but a G.
Y'all don't know white cam music for real. Y'all don't really know white. This really white cam, like real spill white cam.
My life been ruined, I'm not finna do it, not for a whole night again. I got some influence and nothing to lose. Now I gotta be rolling in pain. I thought she was chosen and I wasn't losing, but now I'm going insane. I can't do this no more.
So someone dancing and happy, they're possessed? What? Guess I'm... I mean, yeah, possessed with happiness. What? No, I'm
Thought flowing through my brain. I don't even wanna think about you no more. It's not healthy. Pouring out how I feel on these songs. I don't need you to help me. She didn't want me for the clout. She didn't want me cause I'm wealthy. I ain't never wanna listen. All the boys had to help me. It's real.
Yes. What y'all know what it is?
I was doing right here. And instead of talking about me, we ignoring them. I'm always getting the green, I've been going ham. I got the best of 50 on me, steady coming true.
Yeah, I'm moving mad different. Yeah, my mind always clear, call me innocent. Yeah, they ask you where my prime, I'm at idiot. Now I'm getting famous on the internet. Yeah, I'm calling on our plays, call me.
Bro, all this bar, bro, it's a reason why I said these bars. Because all these bars are coming to fruition right now. Drop the beat. DJ staying in the building.
I was calling with the crew, it was 4 a.m. Haters steady talking about me, we ignoring them. I'ma always get the green, I've been going ham. I got the best of 50 on me, steady coming true.
Yeah, I'm moving mad different. Yeah, my mind always clear, call me innocent. Yeah, they ask you where my prime, I'm at idiot.
And I'm getting famous on the internet.
Yeah, I'm calling on plays, call me Kaepernick. Snapping on this beat, yeah, I'm really killing it.
This time gang, I'm really spinning it.
Yeah, he pull up on the game, so we
bench
bench
him.
him.
They got little sit down,
Go and get your bands up. Always talking about me, I can tell that he can't stand us. I don't got no info, giving no attention. All that boy be fans, bro. He said that he was slow with me, so he get that little boy cancer.
Louis, Gucci, Fendi, and Prada. Never had some money, so I told that boy nada. Boy in my face, boy, you know I ain't your mama. Tryna act tough, so we made that little boy holler. Shout out that boy Dane, yeah, you know he got that aim. Yeah, I'm mad rich, but I never rock a mirror. Shawty on my body, yeah, I know she tryna kiss me. Hand tap, yeah, I call that BTA.
I was calling with the crew, it was 4 a.m. Haters steady talking about me, we ignoring them. I always get the green, I've been going out. I got the best of 50 on me, steady coming true.
Oh my gosh. Bro, white game's so tough. It's some cool vibes, but I love this song. It's hitting real Sean. I love this song too. It's cool vibes, but I love it. Talk to me. Yes, yes.
Fell in love with the girl next door. 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 Said she wanna try to see me more. Come try this love, wanna be me more. Looking out the window, girl, I see you on a daily. Trying to find a way that I can meet you, call you maybe. Life been feeling crazy, it be so amazing. Together if we talk, that I'd probably make you hate me. But I can't do that. If you love me, baby, know that I love you back. And I ain't never let you go, don't assume that. Don't ever break my heart, I've been through that. Fell in love with the girl next door. 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 Said she wanna try to see me more. Come try this love, wanna be me more. I come over to your house.
Really somebody come on.
Talking all night, wanna see what you about. I hate all your friends, need to shut their mouth. I've been getting best, they know what I be about.
Seen this boy across the street. Every time I'm outside while he's staring at me, I feel like a princess, treat me like a queen. Don't break my heart, that'd be a bad thing.
But it's okay, you ain't getting nobody else, no way.
Always got an attitude, boy, just do it your way.
But I love you, baby, let's go day. 1,000 roses to you, baby, making your day. Fell in love with the
Bro,
girl
I never knew
next
this
door.
song was rap, man.
Fell in
We're
love with the
singing.
girl next door. Fell in love with the girl next door. Fell in love with the girl next door. Said she wanna try to see me more. Come try this love, wanna be me more. Fell in love with the girl next door. Fell in love with the girl next door.
Oh, this is my favorite song.
Let's go to your place. See you walking down, I'm going your way. Got that pretty smile all on your face. When I see you with a frown, I be like, no way. I'm like, no way. Are you okay? Baby, can you tell me, are you okay? Sending roses to your house and making your day. Just ignore the skies, baby, cause they so gray. And you so gray. Are you okay? You had a bad day, baby, I wanna talk about it. You say you hating your friends, tell me all about it.
Chat. Let's react.
Let's go to the mall, baby.
I
I'ma
can
take
take
you
you
shopping.
shopping.
Spend 100,000 just to fit.
That's my favorite song by White Game. You're gonna go to sleep. Alright, see ya. Alright, chat, it's time to react. First video. Mic. Yeah, my mic is good. Turn it down a little bit. Mic.
Now recently, there's been
That's good too. Alright. The Roblox Revengator drama is gross. What word? What kind of word? Bro, come on, bro.
recently there's been some massive drama happening with the extremely popular Roblox game called Regretivator,
This is a popular game. What game is this?
and I cannot remain silent about this anymore. For those who are unaware, a large YouTuber named It's Something with over 40
That's a large. Wait. So I'm only 20K away from being a large YouTuber? Cause bro, I have like 12K. So you're telling me 43,000 is a large YouTuber? Come on, bro.
40,000 subscribers made a video attempting to victimize themselves and claim that they were unfairly banned from Regretivator due to criticizing the staff team. However, in reality, the reason behind his ban was far more disgusting than what anyone could possibly imagine. It was alleged that at the age of 23, he inappropriately engaged with the 14-year-old.
Oh, yo, bro. Chat. No, I kid you not. No. I don't know what is it with Roblox YouTubers, but every single day, it's this YouTuber that's an adult with a younger person. Adult with a bro. What is going on, gang? Just chill. Just chill. Now, facts, I do, cause look, I do. I it's on my phone.
Conditioning them to based conversations, and somehow after making a horrible rushed 4-minute long
Kaylin, what's good, my boy?
response video and deleting all the negative comments about everything. And now, It's Something is getting away with it all because his audience has no idea how bad this behavior actually is. This cannot be allowed to happen, and today I'm setting the
I bet he's gonna be like, oh, subscribe to my channel, guys.
record straight. So please make sure to leave a like.
Come on, Gwengo. Like, yo, I'm 55 seconds in, Gwengo. Just let me watch the video and vibe, my dude.
Subscribe and share this to as many people as possible. And we
Respectfully,
cannot
bruh,
allow
not subscribe.
people like this to continue having a platform. Now, It's Something originally made a video attempting to victimize himself due to his justified ban from Regretivator. In this video, when receiving criticism from one of the voice actors for Party Noob being Fuzzy Tennis Ball, a person who he maligned and mocked in the past for no reason whatsoever, he attempts to play victim in this video, completely forgetting the degenerate past content he created regarding the game, and further sympathy baits to his audience, claiming that the voice actor coming out about him is
I did disrespect. What? No, wait,
bringing
no.
up
I
old
did subscribe.
drama to deflect criticism away from themselves.
So remember when I
Wow.
said that old drama was brought up? Well, it seems to be a common thing online that when you criticize someone and they don't like it, they will dig up your dirtiest laundry and air it to the world.
What is also important to point out was that It's Something attempted to completely hide Fuzzy Tennis Ball's tweets, calling them out for alleged. This is important to point out for two reasons. One, this proves that It's Something did not want to take accountability or responsibility for his disgusting messages to the 14-year-old, which we will cover very soon. Instead, he wanted to brush it all off as old drama without addressing.
Wait, hold on, YouTube. My chat, I'm streaming right now. My chat just said, don't listen to Gwengo. He's known for spreading false info. Wait, really? Y'all, let me know in the comments right now. Does Gwengo spread false information or not? Because I'm trying to be, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to really see if he's telling the truth or not.
How fundamentally disgusting his behavior was. And two, the fact that It's Something hid and obfuscated this information in his initial video proves that he wanted to conceal his actions from his impressionable fanbase for as long as possible until it eventually got too big to ignore. So now that we've made that abundantly clear, now we will
The real
focus on
truth, okay.
completely dismantling his terrible rushed response video and also go over his vile dynamic with the 14-year-old while he was allegedly 23.
23. My goodness. 23, she's 14. What are you doing?
A whole 9-year age gap. Now, this situation transpired in 2022, with the victim being named Will. I also want to make this extremely clear that Will had his age present in his Twitter bio and was more than open that he was 14. This is also
Why is no, are we, no, am I losing the plot? Because when I was 14, I don't even know was Twitter even around? Am I tripping? Yeah, bro, are we having 14-year-olds? Bro, look at this bio, bro. Will from Australia. Is that Australia, New Zealand? I think that's New Zealand, right? Sniffer. What the? Come on, bro. Any pronouns? Failing animator. Artist. Failing animator. What? What is this bio, bro? It's throwing me off. Artist, alt account, Twitter. Sniffer. Come on, bro. 14 years old with a Twitter. Come on. There's no way y'all in my comments right now got Twitter at 14 years old. That's not possible.
had his
What?
age present in his Twitter bio and was more than open that he was 14. This is also something that It's Something does not deny. He clearly knew his age while being 23. Now in the year 2023, Will had come out showing numerous chat messages between him and It's Something, detailing how It's Something at the age of 23 would openly condition him at the age of 14 and desensitize to the idea of topics to do based and that is absolutely
Golly.
a textbook definition of
That's bad.
and this will be
Yes.
touched upon later in this video.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
Something would also casually
Looks at my folder. Yeah, I totally agree. Looks at 18 plus show art folder. Hides my what?
on numerous circumstances share information in regards to his folder to this child who he knew the age of, even sharing how he has Pokemon and that he accidentally sent content to them.
Oh, hex nah. They should be more upset that people are doing it with Poke. Are you serious or just kidding? I do in fact have Pokemon. What? What is, bro? Can someone give me more context? I guess Guango's gonna break it down.
Obviously to bait this at the time 14-year-old into engaging with him further so he could escalate his behavior. It's Something, when confronted about this, stated in 2023 that he has a massive issue about talking to people about topics, and that he has no excuse for why he couldn't stop himself, with the minor wording this as if he had an impulse to do this when he—
Oh my, an impulse to talk to a minor when you're 23? Don't make me up the gloves on you, boy. Let me chill. It's 4 a.m. in the morning. 3:30, bro. Let me just chill, gang. Are you serious, dude?
he
Really?
knew it was wrong, and that he was
This
only
is a
sorry
meaner? This is a meaner, bro.
because he was caught. By the way, It's Something worded this message, and the fact that Will later went on to state that there were other victims. It's clear to assume that there are a lot more affected people that It's Something has inappropriately engaged with, and hopefully they feel comfortable to come out soon. This message is also proof that It's Something always knew the age of Will, so he can't use the excuse that he didn't know he was messaging a minor. In later messages, he was seen stating that he needs help, acknowledging that he has a fundamental problem with speaking inappropriately with minors, yet as you'll come to find out, he continued to make videos on a kid-based platform and sought out no help at all for what he did. Now, after the backlash reached a breaking point, It's Something attempted to make a 4-minute rushed video, attempting to water down the severity of the situation and quote-unquote apologize to his victim.
Yeah, apologizing ain't gonna help it. It's gonna... Bro, apologizing, yes, it might be like, okay, not that bad. But, bro, apologizing to someone when you do something like that? Come on, bro.
But don't be fooled.
They ain't getting 4 hours of sleep, Max. We gotta do it. Gotta get to it, man.
He didn't apologize because he was sorry. He had 3 years to do this. The only reason he quote-unquote apologized was because he was backed up against the wall and because he was caught. Up until this video, It's Something mass deleted negative comments and attempted to coin this situation as past drama in his previous videos. Even worse, he hid the tweets that were calling out his behavior. That is not transparency. It's called malicious deception. He was attempting to conceal his actions from his fan base, and now he is attempting to feign the idea that he is sorry in hopes that he can manipulate
Is this the real truth video? Is it? Is he gonna react to this?
fan base into giving him a second chance, and that is not going to be happening.
More than 2 years ago, I was the subject of a controversy involving one of my former friends, Sniffer, or Will. On June 4th, 2023, he posted a thread.
This is the guy? This is a 2023... okay. This is the 23-year-old, bro. This is the guy that's... Bro.
On Twitter, where he detailed my behavior in our private messages, claiming my messages were too inappropriate, as I was then 23 years old and he 14.
Why are you even messaging a 14-year-old at 23? What do y'all have in common? Roblox? Like, what do y'all have in common? Roblox? If it's not your cousin, your brother, your... Come on, bro. What do y'all have in common?
He also put forth accusations based on discussions he had with other parties. These claims are unfounded, and I want to share my side of the story to explain why.
These claims are unfounded? I hate when they try to come and back it. Majestic Plays 2 with a big font. Turn me up. Oh my gosh. Turn me up. Turn me up. Oh my gosh. Turn me up. Turn me up, chat. Turn me up. I gotta pause the recording.
On YouTube. Watch
I'll just edit it out. I'll just edit it out. Turn me up.
You know, they try to blackball the kid from uptown. That can't happen, I got
Turn me up. Big fun up.
On the youngest side, they ain't did it, mama.
Alright, let's get back to the recording. Appreciate it, my brother. Appreciate it, my brother. I gotta edit that out. Look, listen, YouTube, I'm gonna cut all that out.
So going into the video, It's Something does not deny that he engaged with Will at the age of 14 while he was 23.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. They never deny when they do something wrong. They never deny it, bruh. They just keep on going. They'll just acknowledge a little bit, but they will never be like, okay, I 100% take accountability for my wrongs, and I'm going to, like, you know, I feel a certain way. What I did was wrong. They never do that. Look at what what's the YouTuber called? Schlep. Look at Schlep and Bazooki, bro. The interaction when they asked Bazooki, oh, what do you feel about Schlep? You know, the interviewer asked him, what do you feel about Schlep? Bazooki was like, oh, you know, Roblox is a really good game. Like, he just completely misheard the question or whatever, bro.
Does not deny that there is a 9-year age gap between them, but attempts to claim that the term against him is unfounded. We are later going to go over how this is him attempting to subtly reframe the situation. Essentially, it's something believes that if he can take partial accountability while denying the larger, more impactful terms against him, he can weasel his way out of actually facing true accountability.
A year prior, I became one of his followers as I had enjoyed his art and wanted to support him. After a few months, he...
So you gonna have a 14-year-old's number in your... I don't get it. Can someone make it more reasonable to me? Chat, I'm gonna be honest. Flipping, man. Majestic plays with a two. Appreciate the dono, man. Hey, listen, bruh. Dang. Okay. 1-1-0 dono in the chat. Everybody spam the W's over the chat. You heard? Spam the W's over the chat. Hey, Majestic, I was just bumping this, bro. Look, I was just bumping it. You know what I'm saying? I just bumping a song. Appreciate that Wono Dono in the chat, man.
He took notice and asked me privately if we'd like to be friends. I said
ask me privately? So a 14-year-old ask you if you want to be friends? Oh my gosh. How does that click in your head that no? Say no, my brother. You just, bro, like, how are you going to be friends with someone 9 years younger than you? I don't get it. You think a 1-year-old's going to be friends with a 9-year-old? Come on, right? They don't even talk the same language.
yes, and we began a year-long friendship through...
He was so scared. Sorry if he came off as weird. Wait, which one's the older one? Is it this one? Is the blue message the older person or the white one?
private messages.
Alright, so right off the bat, it's something as proven that at the age of 23, he formed a close friendship with someone almost a decade younger. He also proves that there was a distinct power dynamic between them.
Power dynamic? Come on, bro. I really like your... Oh, so the 23-year-old is the one in the white messages, yeah.
With the minor being seen stating how much of a fan they were of his content. It's something also played directly into this, forming a very close bond with the minor and playing directly into the parasocial bond between them. It's something also shows evidence of him attempting to confide in...
It's totally going through something similar. At your age, life was a confusing mess. And not gonna lie, it didn't get less confusing.
And emotionally resonate with this minor, who he was very close to. When we show proof of it, something escalating his emotional connection with this kid, to then being overly with them, this...
Oh no, Will, the 23-year-old, is the blue message. The blue message. Yeah, the 23-year-old, the 14-year-old is this one.
Escalating his emotional connection with this kid, to then being overly with...
Okay, so my drawings include obscure... What word is this? But I think most people would just think the drawings are odd but not provocative. So a 14-year-old, bro, what are y'all minds thinking at 14, gang? Am I tripping? Isn't 14 like you're barely like 2 years a teenager?
This can...
How is your mind like what?
And will be used to prove that he absolutely exhibited like behavior. Keep in mind, judging by the messages shown, the minor also looked up to it something for advice. It's important to point out the maturity difference of both a 23-year-old and a 14-year-old when continuing with what we're about to talk about.
What struck me immediately is how he reminded me of when I was his age, and I knew I would understand where he was coming from, so I was immediately comfortable talking to him and making jokes. Ultimately, it would be these jokes at the center of the controversy, but at the time, I thought nothing.
Now here,
Let me see these jokes. Bro, if these jokes are really inappropriate and really bad, bro, there's no way you thought nothing of it.
something straight up admits that once he adopted a close friendship with the kid who was considerably younger than himself, he then immediately turned to making based.
So you're gonna make S jokes with the kid? Are you, bro? So the 23-year-old is in the white. They said they should be more upset that people are doing it with Pokemon. Looks at my phone, on my Twitter agree. Oh, are you serious? Or just I do in fact have what is red, bro? What is blurred out?
Jokes with them, which is a part of conditioning. A major red flag was the fact that he openly admits that he saw himself in this child and shows a message of this child stating to him, "It's been nice to talk to an adult," showing that there was trust between them and that this kid looked up to him.
Our conversations were almost entirely sharing in each other's interests and giving each other advice when the time came.
2:20 a.m. Bro, you're sitting in your bed twirling your toes around under your blanket talking to a 14-year-old? You sick.
He then goes on to show them bonding about mutual interests and even confiding in one another about mental struggles, which again is it's something attempting to adopt a close emotional connection to this minor.
The particular messages that
Bro trying to relate to a minor gang. This is my last time pausing. This is very different, bro.
That Will showed in his thread are taken from their original contexts. With this in mind, it makes sense why people see these messages and assume ill intent. But today will be the first time you get to see the context. In the second tweet of his thread, he claims I would talk to him about topics and make jokes about my. This is only partially true.
Now, what is extremely funny is that It's Something attempts to explain how context can simply explain away the fact that he, on his own volition as an adult, instigated numerous based topics first to the minor. He states that him bringing up his to the kid is only partially true to undermine how vile the situation really was.
I never talked to him about anything. Everything he claims falls into topics are passing mentions of art I never described in detail.
And here is a straight up lie. He claims he never mentioned anything, despite him conceding in 2023 that his discussions were openly. It's Something attempts to utilize word semantics here, even if it wasn't. It still is inherently based conversations. There is virtually no excuse. To add on, he seems to have completely forgotten the fact that he was the one to continuously bring up his own collection and folders directly to the 14-year-old.
Pokemon collection of man, we watching. Where you see this stuff, but man, what?
It wasn't Will who instigated these topics. It was him at the age of 23. The fact that he continues to make excuses to belittle what he did truly shows how he wants to weasel his way out of true accountability, and that he is scared of being called what he actually is, a manipulative.
What he claims are jokes about my. This is true, but only the.
Oh, so you admitting on it? Bad boy. He's a bad little 23-year-old boy. See, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, being lonely, bro. This is what gets to you. All these YouTubers that y'all think, oh, look at my favorite YouTuber. Nah, bro. All those YouTubers, bro. Some of them are the really, really weird ones, bro. They be doing stuff behind the scenes, and bro, y'all be thinking they all good and nice and stuff like that, bro. They're really weird people, bro. You gotta stay away from those people.
Subject of one of them, burping. I never said anything more than that. I would ultimately share these two drawings, but I find that both of these drawings are rather innocent. Any other drawing that I have made that would be considered I didn't share with him. The second image is a continuation. I told him that my drawings featured obscure, but the only one I mentioned in passing was burping. And this in and of itself is not.
Now here in these two clips, It's Something attempts to feign the excuse that he never really discussed this in detail, only that he shared that he has a burping while sharing extremely weird art pertaining to this interest of his. Now again, people might not see how this is fundamentally bad, so let me quickly explain. This guy was 23 years old.
Considering I like burping, probably. What the fireflies? Fireflies. Bro, you like burping? Bro, come on, gang. Like, are we
discussing his to a 14-year-old. This 14-year-old saw him as a mentor and as an older person to confide with about personal topics and mental health.
See, that's where it is, bro. This is my last time pausing, by the way. Whenever a 13, 14, 9-year-old, bro, don't have that connection with their special guardian or adult at home, this is what happens, bro. They seek that from someone else, a stranger in the world, and that stranger always turns out to be I can't say the word on YouTube, but they turn out to start, talking to him a certain way, and it'll play out really bad, bro. This is what I'm talking about, bro.
And It's Something took advantage of that power dynamic and maturity dynamic between them to escalate their behavior and conversations into a based discussion. It's Something got off to discussing his and attempts to play it down because he knows his audience is naive and will not see how bad the situation actually is.
This was a joke. I practice caution when messaging people and would never
bro, come on, bro.
Never send the wrong thing to the wrong person.
He's reading off he's PR trained. I'm not stupid. Hey, you can trick all your YouTuber friends and all your people that watch you, but you can't trick them, buddy. You can't trick me. I see, look at his eyes. He has 2 monitors. Come on, he has money. He has 2 monitors, he's looking at a monitor that his manager sent to him. Read this off word by word. Look at, bro, I'm not dumb.
Let's see how bad the situation actually is.
I'm clocking his T, buddy.
This was a joke.
Look, he keeps looking down.
I practiced
One right there.
caution when messaging
Two.
people and would never
Yeah, Grok or ChatGPT or Siri wrote that for you. Even could be Alexa.
send the
I'm
wrong
not
thing
sure.
to the wrong person.
It's something then attempts to play off him stating that he almost sent to a minor as a joke, and he claims that he practiced caution, but
It's a joke.
obviously not enough caution as to not engage with minors, right? I mean, yeah, I could totally see that. Just a little oopsie daisy on his behalf. It's okay.
But before sending that message, I expressed a desire to show more of my art to him. There was a drawing of another ex-friend in a folder I had accidentally clicked on, but I already navigated away from that folder out of safety.
Also, I just want to clarify here that in no world can this behavior be excused as a joke. Very evidently, it's something was attempting to bait the 14-year-old into conforming to this conversation. He openly
Exactly.
stated that he accidentally sent in hopes that Will would express his interest in the content, and that he could follow it up by
I almost sent you something bad. Bro, don't let me catch you lacking outside, bro. Cause that book bag right here, I might uphold. Hey, man. I'm fighting games, giggle. I'm trolling.
escalating the topic of conversation. This wasn't a simple oopsie, and there was no reason to point this out. The only reason he sent this message was because it was a calculated and methodical like action. He wanted the child to reciprocate and engage in this based topic, and the fact that the excuse "it's just a joke" is being used here makes him seem as bad as other Roblox like Nathrix, who used the same exact card.
Before this, we were talking about the ship Trife, or Trophy X Knife from Inanimate Insanity. I mentioned that I had changed my mind about hating it, and he explained that he still did. Since he said a relationship between the two was unusual, I joked about how I didn't agree with it by mentioning a drawing I had seen. The only detail I brought up about the drawing was the fact that Knife had sharp teeth.
Now, something follows up by sharing absolutely useless context that the only purpose of bringing it up is just to
yeah.
shift the topic.
That doesn't make any sense. Then this is exactly what Bazooki did to Schlep.
He covers messages of him mentioning to the 14-year-old and that he was downloading. As messages prove, he instigated this topic of conversation first once again, showing that he attempts to push for based conversations all the time, abusing his platform as a content creator to get away with inappropriate behavior. And again, he seems to think that this context makes him look any better. It's something I know you're watching this, so let me make this abundantly clear. It doesn't matter if you didn't share any content. You befriended a child or you
Oh, Guango get it. Oh, yo, Guango pressing him. Guango
knew
pressing
the
him.
age of, emotionally confided with him, and then conditioned him to based topics after numerous months. That is absolutely like behavior.
This was a conversation about my Smash or Pass videos.
Why are you talking to us 14-year-old boss? Why are you talking to a 14-year-old about Smash or Pass? Am I losing the plot here? Am I completely losing the plot?
Directed at different object shows. Will agreed that people should be more upset about those directed at Pokemon rather than mine. I disagreed by joking that I had of Pokemon on my computer. I didn't explain any of these drawings in detail or share them with Will.
I mean, right after this, you even cover more jokes you made about and having Pokemon on your laptop. Again, this isn't defensible at all. You clearly
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Thank you.
knew what
Thank you so much.
you were doing at the age of 23.
He mentioned how he told me to stop making these kind of jokes because they made him uncomfortable. This is true, and in response, I promised I would never do it again. And in fact, I never did.
Now, clearly, as it's something covers in his video, his behavior made this minor extremely uncomfortable to the point where they told him to stop. So it's something, let me address you directly again. You stopped messaging this minor after they told you to stop. This isn't worthy of a gold star or something. It's a basic moral obligation. You acting like it's something to be commended about is incredibly odd and makes it sound as if you have no impulse control when it comes to messaging minors,
Exactly.
and that you had to genuinely stop yourself from further engaging with this.
He's acting like it was a habitual thing, like it was a general habit to talk to minors. Now, we may be giggling and smirking and laughing at this, but it's very serious. I'm not laughing at all. You see this face? Does this face look like it's laughing? No, it's not. Hey, any of y'all out there, bro, seek help, bro. You need to get some help. It's something that off his name you could tell he was a. You feel me?
Child. You push the boundaries of a young child and push them onto topics. You actively desensitize them to conversations, and you knew what you did was wrong, as you've proven in your 2023 admission.
I can understand how weird this message looks, but it was in
Wait, what message?
2023 admission.
I can understand.
I'm getting there, haha. Hope you're comfortable being yourself around me. Wait, bro, I need some context. Who's the blue? Who is the blue? Let me try to replace it, retrace it, remix it. Who is the blue and who is the white messages, gang? Maybe too comfortable. If this is you 23-year-old boy, bro.
I understand how weird this message looks, but it was in reference to how I was comfortable with teasing and bullying him.
I'ma chill, bruh. Oh, he's the blue messages. That's better than uncomfortable in my opinion. Sorry. He said sorry. It's something says sorry for bullying you so much.
Like an older brother would.
Then, if things couldn't get any weirder, he attempts to utilize the excuse that he teased this minor like an older brother would. Like, I don't mean to be Captain Obvious here, but you're not related to this 14-
He said I don't mean to be Captain Obvious.
year-old kid.
Yo,
you're a
what?
grown-ass man, and
Ooh, Guango, those are bad language.
you're actually taking of this child to imprint your own degenerate onto them, to which you attempted to hide from your fan bases for numerous years.
He hid it from the fan bases?
And Will, with all of this said, I'm genuinely sorry that I had hurt you. While it wasn't my intention to do so, I recognize that you have been permanently changed by what I've done. If I knew what the result of all this would be, I would never have sent those messages. And that is everything that I can explain about my controversy.
Now, to close this video off, It's Something makes the most half-assed, monotonous, rehearsed apology that I've ever seen. It's extremely sad that he pretends he is sorry to this person, despite actively deleting comments originally talking about it, as well as hiding public tweets about the situation in his videos. Clearly, he didn't want to address the situation. He is only sorry that he was caught. Unfortunately, however, people in his comment sections have been completely fooled. They have no idea like behavior that this man has exhibited, and sadly, he is looking like he is
telling you, bro, y'all don't know y'all favorite YouTubers, bro. Y'all need to dig deeper into y'all favorite YouTubers. Bro, all of y'all favorite YouTubers out there, dig deeper. They're weirdos. They need to get help. Man, they need to get help. They need to get checked.
Actively getting away with what he has done, and under no circumstances should that be allowed to happen. Allowing someone like It's Something to get away with his actions opens up the door for other equally bad acts.
Dang, nah. Guango not afraid to throw a hand. Yo, bro, Guango don't care.
Actors to utilize the same awful excuses to dodge full accountability and be welcomed back into a community with children that puts even more people at risk. If you've made it this far into the video,
yeah, if y'all made it this far into the video, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe on the Thane Challenge. Come on. The Thane the Thane channel. And comment 5 if you made it this far, man. Love to see y'all, man. I'll see y'all next reaction. Yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. 44 minutes already on the stream? I don't even know, bro. It's like, come on, gang. It's like, are we serious? Like, come on, gang. It's like, gang, are we serious, bro? Come on, bro. Like, just let me rock, bro. Like, just let me rock. I don't know. Got it bad. Turn up me and my homie. All right. What's the next? Oh, I'm asking y'all. I know the next reaction. Give me 1 second. Let me do something real. Let me do something real quick. 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 All right, here we go. Boom, bada ba boom. Give me like 2 seconds, chat. Of course, it sends like that, bro. Like, hold on, bro. Dang! Why is that call so deep? Why is that call so deep? Chat, this girl looking kind of crazy. This girl looking kind of crazy. Man. Alright, what's the other reaction? Alright, let me get it up. Hey, yo. Alright, go to my Discord. I sent it to myself, so I should be able to have it. Alright, I just reacted to that one. Roblox is depressing. This is the second one.
Hello there. Recently, Roblox announced their age verifications.
This guy don't look that funny though. How did he pull 700k views? This video don't look that funny though. You feel me? I really don't want to watch that video. Did Creecraft say something? What is this?
There's a lot of competition.
What is this? Incoming. What does that mean?
About to be so mad, okay? Roblox players, you're about to be so mad, okay? So we got so much to talk about in this news video. From Roblox removing badges to Russia banning Roblox and then making their own version of Roblox. I'm not joking. We got Schlep drama. People are attacking Schlep. We got some more Russian protests. Australia banning kids off of the internet. We got so much stuff. We got drama about fish drama. So look, lock in, pay attention, stay till the end of the video. After almost 20 years of use, Roblox will be removing the official Roblox badges on your profiles in 2026. You know these badges right here, these badges on your profile? Yeah, Roblox is getting rid of them. If you go to a profile and scroll down, you can see pretty much every account has these.
Wait, I got badges? What the flip? Word? I got badges? 1 year veteran friendship. Who am I friends with? Who am I friends with? Hold on. The last time I joined this game, I couldn't even tell you. Oh, yesterday, 2 days ago. Cause I played it for what the? Nah, I can't go to a public server like these. Hex, nah, bruh. All right, let's browse to see what videos we can react to. Who's a good channel? Who's a good channel? Flamingo. How you out of everything you go? Come on. Flamingo don't really do Fortnite. He played Fortnite.
Sponsored by Epic Games. They wanted me to tell you about this low-key game they have called Fortnite. In this video, me and Jake will be checking out their new...
Hey, yo, see? Never mind, bro. I'm good. Like, come on, Flamingo, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Alright. I got reactions. Don't worry. Hold on. My thing lagging now, because... Alright, man. It's good. Alright, hold on. Only me and you. Only me, only me, only me and you. Alright. Dang, let me see. Nah, I don't want to react to this. This video boring. Like, I started that video, but I'm like, come on, man. Disappointed in Parlo? Who's Parlo, bro? Does he even have a YouTube channel? The quest for the oldest Roblox player.
I'm on a mission to find the oldest Roblox.
So you think we're gonna spend 27 minutes watching this video? Yes, we are. All right, let's do the little. Have you guys ever wondered? Did I record it? Come on, bro. Have you guys ever wondered who's the oldest Roblox player? Like the first Roblox player to ever join it? No, it's not David Bazooki, bro. We're gonna see right now.
The 47th oldest Roblox account that still acts. Admins and Roblox employees don't count. Whoever finds it gets 10,000 Robux. The true answer is William, the 47th Roblox account. He joined in May 2005 and has been active ever since. Unfortunately, some of the people in the comments of his tweet says that it seems that he was uber PG. What is with all these old accounts getting hacked? Like, what's going on? Unfortunately, this is kind of where the investigation ends. There's just simply no way for us to know.
Actually, there is.
Ooh.
Well, kinda.
Why is this okay, bro? Is this an Avengers movie in the theaters? Why is this so loud, gang? Okay, bro, get to it. Come on.
Community.
A Nitro Land production. Gang, you not. Bro. About to blow me, bro.
Okay, so if you pay attention to my community posts, you'll know that in one of my most recent ones, I said the reason I hadn't uploaded for a while before the last video was because I was working on 2 big projects at once. This video is not one of them, but it is still a very important video to make in my opinion, because in it I'll be answering a question that I didn't really know was in need of an answer until just recently. I only found out just how in need it was.
I need your help. I'm on a mission to find the oldest Roblox account that's still active. Admins and Roblox employees don't count. 10,000. Bro, was 10,000 Robux a lot back then? Cause bro, now?
When Creekcraft here posted that tweet you just saw in that super epic and completely original trailer-style teaser montage. I'm on a mission to find the oldest Roblox account that's still active. Admins and Roblox employees don't count. Whoever finds it gets 10,000 Robux. It's such a broad, giant scoping request that it seems like one of those things that the Roblox community would already know. Like, what's the oldest obtainable player badge? We know that it's John Loved of Muses in Sword Fight on the Heights 4. What was the most popular game in 2008? It was Ultimate Paintball by Mike D. What was the first ever Roblox account?
Alright, Nerdathon, like come on. Bro.
We know that it was admin. There was no way we wouldn't know who the oldest active Roblox account was, right?
Already got the thumbnail, thank you, buddy.
All it would take would be to start from player ID 1 and keep counting up the IDs till we found a non-staff player who was last online recently. Right? Well, apparently not, because every single response to Creekcraft's tweet got his request completely and totally wrong. Now, I'll preface this by saying that it isn't entirely the fault of Creek's community that they were incorrect here. Actually, the original tweet itself was likely unintentionally very misleading. He specifically asked for the oldest Roblox account that's still active. Not the oldest Roblox player, the oldest account. That's easy to find. You just use that method I described earlier of counting up from 1 until you hit an active non-staff account, and boom, you got it. The most popular response to the tweet was this account, Kyler. According to this old forum leaderboard snapshot,
he got 135k. He's not even. Who is this random, bro? Come on, bro. How much do I got? Like 2k?
Was the
Get me the 135,000 followers too on Roblox.
21st user on Roblox. Apparently,
and YouTube. Give me 135,000 subs.
Kyler was an investor in Roblox when it was just a startup, and it seems like his love for the platform has continued on to this day. He has several modern badges and hats, and he comes online pretty much every day. If you check his profile right now, you'll probably see that he was online just a few hours ago. And so, that's where the story ended. The first person to say Kyler was paid the 10k in full, and everyone lived happily ever after.
Psych.
Of course, that's not what happened. The day came when Creekcraft posted his long-awaited video on the topic, and I'm sure the people who felt so clever for finding the Kyler account were practically chomping at the bit, waiting for him to talk about it. And at 8 minutes and 26 seconds, they got their wish. He pulled up the account. But then, he said this.
Here's the problem. According to this tweet, they were password guessed in 2009, which means the person on this account, the person you're messaging, well, they're actually a hacker that just owns the account now because the original person, I guess, never got their account back.
And then he just kept the video going. He continued with the search, which means password guessed accounts aren't gonna cut it. Now, if you don't know, password guessing, more commonly known as PGing, is the process of cracking someone's password and breaking into their account.
Y'all can crack passwords like this? Bro, how deep dive do you have to go? Like, you gotta know their mom's name, their dad, like, dang, to like match up like what their password could be. This is crazy.
When that happens, if the original owner of the account doesn't contact Roblox support and get it back, the account just belongs to the thief. It no longer belongs to the person who originally created it. And if that original owner doesn't own any other Roblox accounts, we can't really call them a Roblox player anymore. You need to own a Roblox account for that. So yeah, what Creekcraft actually probably meant to say was that he wanted the oldest Roblox player. I'm honestly not sure why he said account, but regardless of why, it confused almost all of the responders. All except me.
You're better than me. You could never be better than me, boy, you little tiny boy. Just kidding. Oh, my bad, bro.
Those of you who know me will know that I have an acute tendency to make things way, way harder than they need to be.
How to stop time so I can edit a nearly 30-minute video in a reasonable amount of time.
And when I saw this tweet, my brain decided to continue that streak by assuming right off the bat that he wasn't looking for PG'd accounts. I assumed he was not only looking for the first active account, he was looking for the first active account still owned by its original owner. And I knew that if that was the case, the responders to this tweet weren't even close to figuring it out. So a lot of people are aware that Roblox didn't just pop into existence in 2006. It actually...
What do you mean I'm not live? I'm live right now.
First went online in 2004, and some accounts were created during 2004 and 2005. But what a lot of people don't know is that during 2004 and 2005, Roblox wasn't actually available to the vast majority of the internet. It was in closed alpha and beta testing. Only people specifically invited to participate in the testing by Roblox staff and Roblox staff themselves could make accounts. As a result, only a little over 150 accounts were created during 04 and 05, and the vast majority of the account creators who weren't permanent Roblox staff, which would have been largely freelance designers, investors, and friends and family of permanent staff, were fully grown adults. At the time, Roblox was pretty much just meant to be a virtual block-based daycare exclusively for kids. It was literally patented as a quote-unquote online building toy, and all those testers who created accounts had actual adult work to do, so they didn't really stick around too long once they were no longer needed. Not only that, but since 2004 and 2005 accounts are so old and rare, pretty much the instant PGing became mainstream, these accounts became holy grails for PGers. They were sitting abandoned, without any of the extra security that affords modern Roblox accounts nowadays, practically just waiting to be taken. And if there's one thing I know about Roblox account PGers, it's that if they really, really want your account, they're gonna get it, find a way to get it. Couple that with a certain few data breaches that happened back in the day that leaked the emails of pretty much every old user. Couple that with a certain few data...
What?
If they really, really want your account, they'll find a way to get it. Couple that with a certain few...
Punches mic? What?
Data breaches that happened back in the day that leaked the emails of pretty much every old user ever, and the answer to...
What is with all these old accounts getting hacked? Like, what's going on?
Is someone in my comments, because I'm streaming right now, just said if I do 50 push-ups, I get $500. That's so cap. Send $5 right now if you're not capping.
Pretty clear. Plain and simple, aside from staff accounts, Elvis Area 51 here belongs to Greg Bazuki, David Bazuki's brother and Roblox board of directors member.
Hey,
all other active 04 and 05 accounts are unfortunately PG'd. Responders to Creek's tweet, likely blinded by their pride in knowing that 04 and 05 accounts existed, were all assuming that no matter what, the player they were looking for would have to be from those years, unaware that every single one of those accounts was ruled out long ago. Now, while that is a real shame, there is one positive aspect to it in that it makes the way forward pretty clear. All we have to do is count IDs upwards from the ID of the first account created after Roblox officially opened to the public, which is 155, and eventually we'll hit an active non-PG'd player. But before we start doing that, we need to answer a rather important question. How can we tell if an account is PG'd?
Good question. Do y'all know? Do y'all know?
Remember, context matters. Only the owner of a Roblox account knows the true reasoning for what goes down on said account. But it's been my experience, and the experience of hundreds and hundreds of annoying account theft police before me, that 99% of the time, if a really old account displays the characteristics I'm about to tell you about, the original owner of that account is long gone. By far, the surest sign is these 4 badges. You visited my game from Mew903's Physics Hammer, you found 5 coins from Zysanth's The Labyrinth, the last egg from Roblox's official 2012 Egg Hunt game, and breaking and entering from Nintendo Zachary's Be Crushed by a Speeding Wall. It's not really known when or how, but at some point in 2012, all 4 of these badges became glitched and were awarded to pretty much every old user ever. The vast majority—
Wait, so my badge is not real? Oh my gosh!
Majority of accounts created in 2006 and 2007 have these badges, regardless of whether they even join the games the badges are from, or even any games at all. So if any of these 4 badges are the very first, or nearly the very first badges an 06 account has, that account is almost certainly PG'd. Other signs to look for with badge lists are the glitch badges being the very last badges the account got, the badge creation dates jumping forward an insane amount of years, like from 2012 straight to 2020, and there being any badges whatsoever from Flex Your Account Age, Name Snipes Generator, and New User Machine. Even if you don't have BT Roblox, another telltale sign can be found in the accounts list of Roblox badges. This one's pretty simple. There's a Roblox badge called Veteran that you get after your account turns a year old. There's also—
Yeah, I got that.
also a Roblox badge called Combat
Do y'all have a lot of badges?
Initiation, which back in the day you could get by getting 10 in-game kills. For a really old player, this badge was extremely easy to get. 10 kills is practically nothing. You can get that from one sword fight on the Heights game pretty easily. So if an old player's first ever Roblox badge is the Veteran badge and not this one, it's a sign that whoever created the account did next to nothing with it. Any active 06 account whose Veteran badge is its first Roblox badge is incredibly suspicious. The final tells can be found in the avatar and accessories lists. Similarly to the glitched badges from earlier, there were a few glitched hats that most old players were awarded automatically. The 3 Tetraminos from the 2008 Rotris event, the last egg of 2012, the blue steel egg of genius.
Y'all think he's low-key yapping? I feel like he's low-key. Is he yapping? Am I tripping? Should I speed the video up?
And in rarer cases, the Wintry Gift of Thanks, which in turn awarded them the Sub-Zero ski specs. If these hats are the first and or last hats in their inventory, they're probably PG. Also, if one of the last hats in their inventory is the verified bonafide platified hat, and especially if it follows a slew of really old hats.
Is it my is it my my attention span? Is it bad, chat?
And they only have a few modern hats or none at all after it, it shows that they recently changed emails for the first time since at most 2013, which isn't a guaranteed sign in itself, but it is extremely sus. In a similar vein, if the account's avatar is made entirely of free or no items, save for maybe a few of those glitched hats I just mentioned, that's also extremely sus. I understand not wanting to fork your money over to the giant corporation that is Roblox, but if you've been playing Roblox for 17 years, I feel like buying Robux at least once is kind of unavoidable. At the very least, an active player would have spent all the free ticks they were getting as login bonuses every day when ticks were still a thing. The only exception I can think of, ironically enough, is the official Roblox account, but considering that that thing owns a copy of every Roblox created item ever made, I think it has an excuse. With all that in mind, let's start counting up these accounts.
Alright.
The vast majority of them are unfortunately PG. Those old user data breaches really did a number on the 06er community, but fortunately, when you keep everything I just said in mind, it's pretty easy to spot the PGs. Most of the time. I made it through most of the first 300 accounts without believing in their legitimacy for more than a few seconds. All it really took was a few scrolls through their badge inventories to air out their dirty little secrets. I'll bet this guy's spectacles weren't enough for him to see me.
That's funny? Really? See, this is why I think this guy's not funny, bro. Fix your jokes, buddy.
Exposing him. Yeah, I'll see myself out. I came upon my first seemingly pretty convincing candidate at ID 314. Roger James Merrill here has a lot of badges, all of which come from different eras of Roblox history and seem to flow in a direction that makes sense, i.e. the newer badges are towards the end of the inventory and the older ones towards the beginning. This was before I noticed the trend of accounts with a lot of badge walk badges being PG'd most of the time, so I didn't see too much out of the ordinary here. Additionally, he has an organic looking arrangement of groups and favorite games, but his inventory is private, so I couldn't judge his hats. So I decided to plug his profile into the Wayback Machine to see if I could see how things looked before inventory privatization was a thing, and I found this snapshot from 2015 wherein I could clearly see that, yeah, this guy's PG'd as heck. Only hats were the glitched hats and the verification hat, only badges were the glitched badges, it had a blocky featureless avatar, you honestly couldn't look more PG'd if you tried. So I kept looking. I came upon the account with ID 324, Shadow982, and he looked convincing. Really, really convincing. His list of hats was sparse, but the hat's creation date seemed linear enough for me to excuse that as likely being due to the owner not spending a lot on Roblox due to being grown up now. The badge list gave off the same vibe and was also pretty convincing. He had a pretty convincing favorites list, a pretty convincing friends list. It seems like he had actually put work into managing the games on the account. He had given his avatar a pretty unique and clever style and theme, love the ducks, and he was even active in his Wayback Machine snapshots. But the kicker? He had a linked YouTube channel. Its @ was Shadow982, but its URL was Naruto9866, and in this video we see that same name in his intro. Naruto9866 was this channel's old name, and if we take a look at this Wayback Machine snapshot from 2013, we see this. Old YouTube account, Naruto9866. There were Roblox
You're caught.
videos from 2008 on this channel. And
What?
check out who's in the leaderboard in all of them. There was no doubt in my mind. This was absolute 100% proof that the currently linked YouTube channel
It's
and the
true.
Shadow982 Roblox
Yeah, it's
account had
good.
been linked for the past 15 years, meaning that the maker of those videos was still in charge of the account today. He had to be. The only way to explain a PG would have been if the PGer had somehow gotten hold of both the Roblox account and the YouTube channel at once. But there's no way that would have happened, right? I mean, it's not like both of those accounts were made by a stupid child who didn't know jack squat about information security and therefore decided to just use the same password for his Roblox account as he did for his YouTube channel, and then the PGer saw he had a YouTube channel and decided to try out the Roblox account's password on it and it worked. That'd be crazy.
Is he just giving us the way to hack someone's account? Am I tripping?
Well, unfortunately, that assumption would turn out to be a fatal mistake. Once I made this discovery, I posted a 15-tweet-long Twitter thread titled, "Why Almost Everyone in Creekcraft's Old User Thread is Wrong." A thread. And I explained in tweet form pretty much everything I've explained to you in this video. Why 05 and 04ers had to be left out, how we can tell whether an account is PG'd or not, why Roger James Merrill was not the one, and why it had to be Shadow982. Obviously because of its length, and probably also because of its arrogance, my thread did not get a lot of positive attention. Creek sure as heck never reacted to it in any way, so when his video released, I posted a comment on it which basically reiterated the claims made in my thread, in even shorter form. And that comment actually did start to get some attention. 32 likes was his peak, I believe, which actually isn't too bad for a Creekcraft comment section. And then I checked the replies, and every single person was like, "Nope, you're wrong, he's PG'd as heck." I checked the forums for mentions of his name, which I honestly should have been doing for every convincing looking candidate, I'm not sure why I wasn't, and lo and behold, there were several threads describing in detail how some bozo called Zeet had PG'd him, taken his Sparkle Time fedora, and he's been PG'd for years now, and everything I'd posted in relation to the situation was a lie. I enjoyed using Shadow982. Holy crap, okay, give me a minute to list my alt accounts. Shadow982. I changed the special word on Shadow982 and she got it back. She tried to take this back but failed. LMFAO, he's PG'd. Someone got into it and milked the Sparkle Time fedora and other stuff from it.
Bro, why is PGing an account funny? Like, how is that cool?
In my defense, the social media link really did seem convincing. It's not something you see with the average PG account. Whoever owns this account now really did their homework on his past, and they did their best to make themselves seem legitimate, and it paid off. I don't know whether to be proud of or really, really sad for them. But even I have to admit that my ego kind of went a little out of control here. I'd been so proud of myself for knowing more about PGing than the other responders to Creek's tweet, and I had gotten so eager to be the one to find the true answer first that at the very first account that seemed to not fit my understanding of a PG'd account, I jumped to confirm its legitimacy. As soon as I figured out how wrong the information I was spreading was, I deleted my YouTube comment, and I considered deleting my Twitter thread as well, but since it barely got any attention anyway, I just decided to update it explaining that I was wrong and then leave it alone. And that's where I thought this story would come to an end.
Dang, bro. That's not it?
But then I realized something.
Yo, he's yapping,
I might
bro.
not have gotten the answer I was looking for, but no one else really did either. Once Creek posted his video and ended by saying that the investigation had come to an end, everyone just kind of accepted that that was the case. But despite the fact that I'd been led so severely astray, I knew that my method of solving this problem was still viable. If I kept counting up enough, I would eventually find an account still under the control of its original owner. That's how numbers work. It would take a lot longer than I thought it would when I started, but since I didn't really have anyone competing with me anymore, that was fine. I just have to be a lot more careful.
Y'all think he's gonna find it? He's
I
locked
began
in.
my second journey up through the IDs with a vengeance. Shadow982 really burned me before, and I was determined to make sure that didn't happen again. And I found a lot of potential candidates that looked mighty convincing at first glance, just like Shadow did. But thanks to a few new techniques that I had found after a bit more research and consideration, I was able to spot their fakeness pretty easily. However, even this new knowledge couldn't prepare me for some of the things that I was about to discover. The first actual candidate I came across was Bob, with ID 367.
Who's Bob?
He has a very similar profile to Shadow in that it looks very convincing, with a wide and well-rounded collection of badges, hats, etc. And to boot, he has an unusually large following that doesn't seem to be mostly botted. He even has his own Roblox wiki page. Fortunately, his fans have actually done the work for me here, because if you scroll to the very bottom of said wiki page, you see...
The original Bob is also believed to be a compromised account, as the account had no activity until early 2008.
And lo and behold, they're right. See you later, Bob. Get it? Get it? Because he's an ophthalmologist now, which is an eye doctor, you know? See you later. Get it? Yahoo, with ID 612, owns a staggering 21 million Robux worth of limitings.
Yeah.
And I honestly think this is where most people would stop. There's no way anyone in their right mind would store that much money on a stolen account. That's worth around $75,000 in DevX. Yahoo has to be legitimate. And, well, he is. But if you run in the right trading circles, you know that that's not because he's an actual famous trader.
Think about that in DevX today. Because DevX today is more than DevX back then. Oh my gosh, that's like 200K, right? 300?
He's an alt account owned by John Shedletsky, the former creative director of Roblox. Shedletsky had a tendency to hoard an absurd amount of limiteds for himself across several different alt accounts, and as a result, it's estimated that across all his accounts, he owns roughly 550 million Robux worth of them. And some of his alts are really, really old. John, with ID 2191, is another one I came across during this search, and it has around 22 million Robux. Earl Grey, with ID 986, is also one, and it has a cool 145 million. This is actually a person that someone who replied to my original YouTube comment on Creek's video tried to tell me was the account I was looking for. ID 1315. Most of you probably know him as the incredibly popular UGC creator Reverse Polarity, but he's been popular on Roblox for a
Who? Y'all know who that is? I don't.
long time before he ever went by that name. He used to go by Jacob XX Duel, and he's played a very influential role in the Roblox community ever since 2006. Pretty much everyone at every point in Roblox history has known about his existence in some form or another, and thanks to this very public and continuous activity, we know he isn't PG'd. But how did he get so well known in the first place? Well, as it turns out, Reverse Polarity used to be a forum moderator. Yep, that's right. This man used to be in charge of keeping Roblox's official discussion forums clean. That's how he got his ban hammer. He's never had an admin badge before, but he has had
a forum?
Had a forum moderator badge, and according to this old Roblox wiki page, when they were still a thing, forum moderators were considered Roblox staff. Creekcraft is looking for an account that has never been a staff account at any point.
Meaning at one point or another, he was an admin, so unfortunately, our search continues.
This disqualifies not only Reverse Polarity, but also every other extremely old account that's been a forum moderator at some point. Kirigi, formerly known as B-Spurl with ID 678, FF Josh with ID 1311, and even Leave with ID 3417, who was only a moderator for a short time in 2010 before quitting, are all no longer candidates. There's also an account called Krus Kilderstro with ID 2012 that's listed on here as a 3D artist, and it's no longer qualified either. By this point, I was nearing ID 3000. That's right, I had visited almost 3,000 accounts, and every single one, without fail, had some sort of suspicious thing about
Yo,
them.
he was dedicated, bro.
I'm gonna be honest, from some of these accounts, I did kind of get the vibe that maybe, just maybe, they were actually picked up by their original owners. It's not an impossibility for someone to resume activity in a game they haven't played in years just for old time's sake. Ever heard of the original Super Mario Brothers? People still play that today, and it was made in 1985. But after Shadow, I knew there could be no taking chances here. If there was even the slightest sign of suspiciousness about the account, I couldn't name them as the winner here. Maybe one of the lower numbered accounts I passed over was still owned by its original owner, but I just couldn't be sure. 2006 was 17 years ago. 17 years is a really long window of time in which things can happen. I was beginning to realize that really the only way we could name a winner, the only way we could make 100% sure our choice was not PG'd, was if it was a well-known account that had been documented across all the years of Roblox history and had proof undeniable at every step along the way that they were still who they said they were.
Bro, because if you don't have proof, no one's gonna believe you. Like, no one will really believe you.
And
bro.
when I first realized this, my heart kinda sunk. That kind of proof would not be easy to find. It could be thousands more accounts before I'd find something like that. And every account I passed by was just one more chance that I was passing by some un-PG'd account that had been sitting in the shadows unnoticed all this time. It was a low chance, because I honestly can't really see a reason why someone would have stuck with a game that looked like this unless they were really well known in the community, but it was still a chance. Nevertheless, the
that game like it's been recorded off of a baby's fingernail, bro. Like,
only thing I could do was keep counting up the IDs. Stang90 with ID 3095 actually seemed quite promising at first, because searching his name up on the forums, it seemed like he actually had a reputation for being one of the few 06 accounts that we knew weren't PG'd, because he was friends in real life with former moderator Leave and was just as active as him. But then I found this post from Leave himself confirming that he unfortunately had been. Sloth with ID 3099 was legitimately impossible to judge, because with his inventory private, he doesn't really display any of the telltale PGing signs. And because his name is an actual word and he doesn't seem that well known, it was pretty much impossible to find any forum posts or archive.org snapshots confirming or denying that he's PG'd. With a throwaway name like Sloth and an avatar like this, I don't really get the vibe that it's the original owner, but no historian has ever put source vibes in their bibliography, so we can't really say for sure. Hundreds and hundreds of accounts passed by, each as suspicious as the last. We were sailing past ID 3500, and I was getting more and more convinced that I must have missed something. In the 3,499 accounts below the one I was on, there was no way that at least one of them that wasn't a past staff member wasn't still under the control of its original owner. And as I saw accounts that were getting harder and harder to judge, like that Sloth guy, I was getting less and less sure that when we did arrive at the true winner, if we hadn't already, we would even be able to 100% confirm him as non-PG'd. Anything could have happened between 2006 and now.
Bro, oh my god, bro, this guy's different.
As we saw with the Shadow situation, PGing was happening even in 2009. Could Creek have been right all along? Was there really simply no way for us to know?
There's gotta be a way.
Well, that's what I was thinking, until I came across ID 3549, an account known as Lawrence Yamat. Lawrence Yamat is a very special account for a variety of reasons. For one thing, it's been around since 2006, obviously, which is kind of special in itself, and it also has a space in its name. Additionally, it happens to belong to the brother of Draco Swordmaster, whose lore could honestly fill up an entire video in itself. Those who know the story of Draco well will know that his real name is Edward Yamat, and he's confirmed multiple times before that Lawrence is his brother. And even though Draco Swordmaster is gone now, at least under the name Draco Swordmaster, it seems that his brother still plays, even after all these years, because he has something that no other account has had up until this point. Proof. Actual video proof uploaded to YouTube that his name is really Lawrence Yamat and that he owns the Lawrence Yamat Roblox account. One slight caveat, I don't actually know for sure entirely what the proof is because the video is taken down now and archive.org never archived it, but according to people who did see the video, it features things like his school ID card, yearbook photo, awards he's received, and more. And after the video was created in 2014, he spammed it through the forums for pretty much the rest of the forum's existence every time someone accused him of being PG'd. But Nitro, I hear you ask, the forums shut down in 2017. That was 6 years ago at this point. Couldn't he have been PG'd during that time? Where's your proof there? Well, here's the piece de resistance. The proof video was uploaded under a YouTube channel called Bandana Low, and its profile picture features a portrait shot of his face. And if you go to his Roblox account nowadays, you'll find his Twitter linked. It's a newer Twitter created in January of 2022, and its profile picture is another photo of his face. Whereas all Shadow had to prove his legitimacy was one YouTube channel, Lawrence has multiple different photos taken over the years and a video that apparently featured every single official real-life thing he could find with his name on it. I'd say there's about a 95% chance we found our winner here. I don't think it's possible to find an account with more proof of legitimacy than this one, and even if there is some unsung hero in the accounts below ID 3500, they can't have been that active over the years if no one's ever heard of them before. So, yeah, there's your answer, Creek. Let me know when you can join me, and please donate.
This kid wants money from Creekcraft. Anyways, good video, man. Hey, if y'all like this video, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, leave them what y'all boys want to see next. If you made it this far, make sure you comment mask in the comments so I know you made it this far. And see y'all in the next reaction, man. Bro, chat, I'm getting kind of, tired. I'm getting kind of, time to rest.